Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Here we are. One Piece episode 1075 is here. Last time we were just about to enter the climax of Luffy versus Kaido, and Luffy got this big ass fist going. He's about to punch Kaido, and then he told Momonosuke that he believes that Momonosuke will be able to get Onigashima out of the way, because obviously Luffy doesn't want to crash into Onigashima and end up killing every single person in there, because one, that attack is super strong, and two, even if people do manage to live, majority of them will die because there are so many devil fruit users, and they'll just fall into the ocean. And falling from that height, regardless, the buoyancy of the water, it'll be like falling on concrete, so I think that, well, I mean, I do know because I read the manga, but I want to see the animation. I've been loving the animation of Wano, but I'm pretty sure that this is something that I don't know, but I'm pretty sure according to the title, this should be the climax. I think this is where the fight should end, because the title is 20 years worth of prayers take back the land of Wano. So I'm assuming that this is where the fight ends, but if not, I guess that'll be next time. But I hope it ends today in this episode. I'm pretty sure it should. I think the only thing that could happen is the final clash that's supposed to happen. But you guys, I'm just rambling. If you guys enjoyed the reaction, consider leaving a like, commenting, and subscribing. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode down below, and I will be speaking on it after, of course. And you guys, without further ado, let's get right on into it. Yeah, look at this guy, bro. Me and Momonosuke, bro. That's how I was when I first read it in the manga. Yamato's like, bro, what are you doing with the? Now he could destroy that entire. I mean, yeah, he could punch a hole into Onigashima. I don't think he did. I don't think he. I feel like the impact would probably cause it to just get destroyed. Yo, Yamato said he could punch a hole in Onigashima, bro. He's destroying Onigashima. What the hell? Yes, sir. There it is. I've been wanting to see this attack of Kaido's get animated. I hate Luffy. Yo, what the? You don't have to grab me. Obviously, Kaido's not. Luffy should know this by now. Kaido, that's the one thing I respect about him. Bro doesn't care. He's there for the smoke. Or something. What? Yeah, Odin. I mean, I wouldn't say Odin was burned to death, because he did get shot in the end by Kaido. I love that transition from regular Kaido to the, oh man. Dragon Toy. Oh. Yo, this is so good. What the hell? Bro's using... Yo. Yeah, wow, Kaido. Yo, Momonosuke, you better get active, my boy. There's no time to be admiring Kaido's work. It's okay, you'll be able to do this probably at some point in the future when you master the devil fruit. Yo, Kaido looks so sick, bro. Oh. Just believe in him. Oh, Luffy. That's my goat right there. Oh. How to throw a point without even Rio. Ryu, sorry. Let's go, Luffy-kun! That's my goat. Blame Bagua. Yo, this is so good, bro. Holy shit. Yes, sir. Yo, this is crazy. Wow. Nah, Yamato, me and you both, we're just shocked. Yo, what the yo, Momo, bro, get active. I know he's gonna, but it's just yeah, you see, homeboy got shot. Oh man, that must have been heartbreaking. Yeah. Cause he basically raised a lot of them, they were so young. Why does Kaido... You know what's funny to me? Kaido in this flashback looks like a biker, bro. You cannot shoot her. Shoot her. That's a bastard, bro. Wow. Damn, bro. Ah, yes. My guy. I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills. Oh, yo, I'm getting chills. Yeah, Zoro's ancestor. You know what's crazy is the fact that we're seeing all this, and then ultimately Wano gets liberated, and it's so nice. And I'm glad that the anime is like putting emphasis on that. Like all the things that they all went through. Dude, this guy's using blast breath. He's using freaking fire blast, bro. Nah, that's crazy. Holy shit. Wow. I hate Orochi more than Kaido because like you see, this is ironic because I was gonna say because Orochi's so weak, he can't even do anything without Kaido. I don't understand how people could actually be okay with doing stuff like this, I mean, one can argue that, it was either their life or the people of Wano's life, but like, I mean, is your life really worth it if you're sacrificed? Are you really living your life if you're just alive with the guilt of like having other people die in your stead? I don't know. I think that's... You see, this is so crazy that they're actually showing all of this. Kaido's such a good villain, bro. Holy. I don't really like Orochi that much, but Kaido... Oh, man. To think that they've been enduring this for like the last like 20 years is crazy. I'm getting chills again. Holy shit. Oh. You see how they're like so colorless, like lifeless and stuff like that? It's crazy, bro. Like the way... Wow. The way it's snapping. I love it. Oh man, the smile fruits. Oh man, I really hope like Chopper managed to find a cure for this. Poor girl, man. Komurasaki, right? No, that's not Komurasaki. This makes me want to just go and punch Orochi in his face, bro. Imagine Hiyori having to endure all this. Like, yeah, there she is. She knew everything that was happening. She watched everything happen. She hated it, but she had to put up an act, bro. Wow. Odin's kids? Wow, I know if Odin was alive, he'd be so proud of his kids. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm getting chills, bro. Do I understand what samurai retainers? Yes, sir. The Verzi. Yo, I've been constantly getting chills, bro. This episode is so good. Denjiro. Oh, the irony in that, because he cut him down. Denjiro, man. Yes, cool. That's my guy right there. Yeah, Orochi, bastard. This is so sick. They did this manga panel justice. Oh, man. May Orochi be gone, bro. The only reason I don't like, the crazy thing is I know what happens and what's happening and what's gonna happen, but like, despite all that, like, the emotions are just surging through me. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. Oh, Momonosuke. You're the next Shogun, bro. You got this. Oh. If you think about the situation of Momonosuke, bro is mentally 8 years old. Oh man. Imagine how Toki felt, you know? Putting everything in the hands of her little kids. Well, he was 8, Hiyori was like 6. Oh man, Momo, come on, bro. That's my guy. That's my goat right there. Bro knocks some sense back into himself. Are they actually about to end this without the conclusion, bro? I understand, like, you know, the flashbacks and stuff, but bro, the dragging on is crazy. Actually, maybe not. Come on, Luffy. So you guys, that was episode 1075 of One Piece. Honestly, this episode was so emotional, and the crazy thing is, obviously, I've said it in every single One Piece video that I do for the anime, because I do it casually because I am a manga reader. I read the manga to this day, so I know pretty much what happens in Wano, at the end of Wano, after Wano, and all of that stuff. But regardless of all that, the way that Toei animated the struggles of the people of Wano throughout the 20 years after Oden's death and Toki's death, and when Momonosuke was sent into the future, it was so heartbreaking. And that's the reason why it was so good, because it actually puts things into perspective yet again, how badly the people of Wano have been struggling under Kaido and Orochi. And like, Kaido obviously is the bigger bad guy, because without Kaido, Orochi isn't anything. Majority of the people in Wano could be Orochi, especially the Akazaya 9, but Kaido is a real issue. Obviously, Orochi made all the moves that he made because he was backed by Kaido. And you know, obviously Kaido got, like, you know, Wano, and he got like the factories and stuff, so he basically had a base, and it was cut off from the rest of the world, so nobody was gonna interfere. And the, you know, the part where we saw that lady where she couldn't feed her child, and then, you know, she was struggling, and then finally they got some food, but the foods were faulty smile fruits, and that just like broke my heart again, thinking about everything that has happened. And I really do hope that ultimately, and this is not like a manga spoiler or anything, this has not happened in the manga or anything, this, even manga readers are hoping for this. I hope that eventually Chopper manages to find like a cure. I'm sure he will. Chopper wants to be able to cure every single disease and stuff like that in the world, so I feel like ultimately by the end of One Piece, I think that Chopper will be able to find a way to reverse the effects of the smile fruit, and I believe it's going to be one of the most wholesome and emotional moments in One Piece, because, you know, people are gonna, because obviously Orochi did this, so the people of Wano can't really cry, like mourn. They have to laugh even in despair, and that's so tragic, you know, because at times when we're going through stuff, you know, if we manage to just cry our hearts out, it helps, you know, for a lot of people. I don't know for everybody or not, but a lot of people just like, you know, they just let their tears out and stuff. Sometimes, you know, you gotta let it out, you know, like, you know, a close family member passes away, or like you're going through something, breakups, etc. But the fact that Orochi made it so they can't, I feel like ultimately when they actually do manage to do it and they realize that, you know, we are in control of our emotions again, and that, you know, even if we want to cry, we could cry. It's not like our tears are gonna flow, but we're gonna be laughing, you know. And I think that this cemented Orochi and Kaido as some of the top tier villains, you know. And like, because of like what they did to the people of Wano, obviously, like I'm sure like a lot of people know, and I can't wait for next episode. I do think that they're dragging this conclusion on a little bit. I feel like they should have just freaking ended it, but I'm hoping next episode they do. I had a feeling that, and but like, here's the thing. While I do think that they're dragging it, I think that it's also good that they got everybody watching the anime got a basically like a refresher of what's been going on in Wano, and like everything that the people went through and how they were praying that Kaido gets taken down. So it adds emotional impact to Kaido's defeat, you know. So it shows that the people, and even last episode where the samurai were like, what's an easy choice, if we die but our families can live in peace, who cares, like, you know. And then they were calling out to Luffy saying, you know, fight without holding back, like, you know, don't even worry about us. If you have to take us down, but that means that Kaido will go down, it's a small price to pay. And I respect the people of Wano so much for that, and the samurai and stuff. It shows like, you know, the pride that they have as samurai, you know what I mean, where they're willing to go so far for the people that they care about, like their family and stuff like that, while also not being like cowards. Like, they're not dying like cowards, you know what I mean. They're willing to sacrifice themselves for their family, and I respect that so much. And even in this episode, they just, all they care about is Kaido getting taken down. They don't care if they die or whatever, and I respect that a lot. But, you know, ultimately, I can't wait for next episode as well. I'm gonna react to that as well. And then after Wano, One Piece just gets crazy, and you guys, the emotions in this episode were crazy. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, consider leaving a like, commenting, subscribing, and you guys let me know what you thought about this episode down below. I think it was phenomenal. I think it was really good. Even though I do think that it was being dragged out a little bit, like Luffy and like the Kaido situation, but I think that the flashbacks and like the refreshers and all that stuff added a lot of emotions to what will lead to Kaido's ultimate defeat. So you guys, amazing episode, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one.